The fall of the Soviet Union. How one superpower collapsed. In the 20th century, the Soviet Union stood as one of the two most powerful countries in the world, challenging the United States in every field, from politics to military and even space. But in 1991, this superpower completely collapsed. Why did it happen? Let's go back and understand how a mighty empire fell from within. Early strength and expansion. After World War II, the USSR gained control over Eastern Europe and expanded its influence globally. Countries like Poland, East Germany, Hungary, and others became Soviet allies. The Soviet economy was centrally planned, and the government controlled every part of life: industry, agriculture, media, and education. During the Cold War, the USSR matched America in building nuclear weapons, launching satellites, and fighting for influence across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Problems begin to grow. Despite its global strength, serious problems were developing inside. The economy was not growing. Factories were outdated, and food shortages became common. People had to wait in long lines for bread, sugar, and even basic items. Freedom was limited. No free speech, no real elections, and no open media. Corruption in government increased, and the Communist Party had full control. The public began to lose faith. Afghanistan War, 1979 to 1989. The USSR invaded Afghanistan in 1979. It was supposed to be a quick war, but it turned into a disaster. Thousands of Soviet soldiers died, and the war drained the economy. It also reminded people of the failures of the system. Gorbachev's reforms, 1985 to 1991. When Mikhail Gorbachev became the Soviet leader, he tried to save the system with two major reforms. 1. Glasnost, openness. He allowed people to speak freely and reduced censorship. 2. Perestroika, restructuring. He tried to fix the economy by giving some freedom to businesses, but these changes came too late. Instead of saving the USSR, they exposed how weak and broken the system already was. Nationalism rises. People in different Soviet republics, like Ukraine, Georgia, Lithuania, and others, started demanding independence. They didn't want to stay in a system that was failing. Failed coup of 1991. In August 1991, hardline communists tried to take back power in a military coup. It failed, but it showed the world that the Soviet government had lost control. Boris Yeltsin, the president of Russia, stood against the coup and became a hero. The collapse. By December 1991, the USSR officially broke apart. 15 new independent countries were formed, including Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and others. The Cold War ended, and the United States remained the only global superpower. Conclusion. The fall of the Soviet Union was not caused by one event, but a mix of political, economic, and social failures. What looked strong from the outside was already cracking from within. It is a powerful reminder that even the greatest empires can fall, not just from war, but from within their own systems. Question for viewers. Do you think any current superpower today is showing the same signs the Soviet Union did before its collapse? Let us know in the comments.